Hey, how's it going, everyone? So today is part 3 of this making a cactus straighter, which I cut last time. So this is the one I cut in part 1, where you can see that it's not that bad. It's not that crooked. Originally, it was really crooked. So what I'm going to do now is just use a little brush just to clean it up a little bit. I had it in some leaves, so there's like some dirt and I see some sulfur and all kinds of stuff, so I'm just gonna clean it up a little bit. And if you see the bottom, it's pretty well calloused over. There's a little bit of a rooting hormone and sulfur. I'm just gonna dust it off too. I'll put some fresh rooting hormone here. Let me dust that off. Dust this off. Yeah, so I'm gonna keep cleaning this up. Yeah, can't really tell, but there was, oh, here's a little spider right here. Little spider web. Get rid of that. So yeah, I'm just cleaning it up. I got a little mark here. It swelled up a little bit, but that's fine. It's not a show plant. So yeah, it's not, oh yeah, some dirt here. Let me clean this. I had it on this mat, so I'm just gonna clean up this mat too. Okay, and that looks pretty good. So there it is. Yeah, I'm using this trash can as a table. So I have my rooting hormone here. This, I've mentioned before in my other videos, this is overkill. This is number 8. This is a really strong rooting hormone. This has 0.8 of the IBA. They make a 1 and a 3, I believe. The one has a 0.01 or 0.1. 3 has 0.3. And this has 0.8. This is a really strong rooting hormone. As you can see, it says for moderately difficult to root woody plants. Amazon screwed up and they sent me this one instead of the number 3, and I ordered a few of them, so so I mean, this one was more expensive, so I just kept them. And I mean, I'm pretty sure they work good, so I'm gonna go ahead and put a little bit of a rooting hormone on here right now. Okay, so I'm gonna walk to the back. I'm gonna stop the video and start it back when where I have the pot. Where I'm gonna start it back up where I have the pot where I'm gonna pot this up. But really quick, before I do that, let me show you guys the top of this plant. I believe it was, which one was it? Oh my god, I don't remember if it was this one or that one. So it was really crooked, so I chopped it. I'm pretty sure it was this one. No, it wasn't. It was this one. So you can't tell, but it was really crooked. So I kind of planted it like this at an angle, so it's kind of straighter. And I cut it at an angle too, so water doesn't stay here, so it falls off. But if you can see right now, it's already growing. I can't tell if that's a bud or a branch, a new stem. I think it's a new stem. And all these areoles are plumping up. Same with these other ones. You could see this one has some red spines already. And this one, I believe, is going to be a new arm. But look at that, 1 month, and it may have some roots, or since it's moist and it's in a substrate already, it's already in a pot. It's already knows that it could start growing some more stems. And look at this. These aerials are plumping up. Same with this one. I made a video of when I potted this one up. And look at all the aerials. They're plumping up. I believe these are all going to be buds. And then look at this one. This one's going to be a new arm. And it's only been about a month. Yeah, so and the reason they're really pushing out new growth right now is because it's spring and it's semi-warm. The weather's kind of funky. We're gonna have a few 70s possibilities of showers next week, but as long as it's not an all-out storm, I'm not going to move these anymore. I'm just gonna let them be. If it sprinkles a little bit, I'll just let them get wet, and I just won't water it for another week. This is another cut that I just potted up today too. I kind of neglected it, but I potted it up today, so hoping it roots fine. It should. Anyways, yeah, let's go pot this guy up, this big Querétaroensis. Okay, so this is the pot I'm going to put this cutting into. I'm going to put it next to this dragon fruit, this Peniocereus serpentinus. This is a Wasticorum. This is a Myrtillo cactus. What is it? Cachal. Anyways, I'm going to put it in this pot here. So what I like to do, I already put a little bit of rooting hormone. What I like to do, let me show you here. I like to sprinkle some rooting hormone exactly where I'm going to put the plant right before I place it where it's going to go. So here you go. Just sprinkle a little bit of rooting hormone. And again, that rooting hormone is kind of overkill. It's really strong. So I only got one glove. I don't think I need two. This is a fairly fairly not so spiny cutting. So here we go. So I'm still gonna pot it somewhat of an angle just to make it as straight as possible. And then I have my filler substrate right here. You know what? I kind of want it a little higher. And again, I'm going to have to sprinkle a little bit of rooting hormone here. Okay, that should be good. The cutting already has some rooting hormone, but let me see. So right about there. So it's still not going to be the most straightest cutting, but if I would have planted it the way it was before, this would have been a really crooked plant. So go ahead and put the rest of my substrate in now to anchor this down. I don't have a tripod handy, so I'm doing this with this something that holds my camera around my neck. If you don't bury it that deep, I recommend you put some kind of a bamboo or a stick but I want to bury it deep enough where I don't really need it. Or okay, I think we're good on this substrate. What I do to all my pots, just to make sure the soil settles, or I should say the substrate, is I always tap the pots. Always tap them. Now I'll go ahead and top this with some top dressing. I'll use some but as you can see, it still has a little bit of a lean. Maybe I'll move it a little bit more like this. So there it is. It still has a little bit of a lean, but that's fine. It looks pretty good. If I would have left this without cutting the bottom, this would have been like this. It would have been like a really, it would have been like this. It would have been kind of crazy. So here it is, kind of the final product. I'm just gonna put some black scoria, some lava rock for top dressing, just to help anchor the soil down, keep pests from getting into the soil, keep fungus gnats from getting there. Anyways, guys, this is it. I guess it's gonna be a short video. Here we go. If you guys want an updated video, let me know. I can make an updated one once this one starts showing some growth. But really quick, if you see, all these areas are not as puffy as the ones that are already in soil. So that's why I was gonna wait another week because I've been really busy. But I said I'm just gonna pot this up now. I'm just gonna pot this up now so that it knows that it's in a growing media and it's moist and it's ready to start growing. Hopefully buds also, but it's really late in the season, kind of. Usually the queretaraenses start to bud like in February, and we're in mid-May. Anyways, guys, cheers until the next video. A few final seconds, just one last look at how it looks from a few steps away. See, it's not that crooked, looks pretty good. All right, cheers, for sure this time. Happy cactusing.